Almost done. We got her. Dude, it's really actually great. We got all kinds of stuff to do today. We're gonna start out. I lost my minnow trap in the creek when we had a bunch of rain over the weekend, so we're wading out in it and getting it, start the morning off. Then we're gonna build turkey blinds today. We're gonna cut trees down. It's a whole mess, and we're gonna eat some food on the fire. So we'll see what happens today. Got my favorite deer bacon for lunch. We working man today, buddy. The old Cabela waders. First thing we're doing, go ahead and get this out of the way.
Got your new boots?
Got the new boots, man.
Nice.
New Brunk boots.
Did you buy those or they just sent them to you?
They sent them.
Nice.
But I didn't, they just sent me like, he messaged me about the, on TikTok, and he's like, dude, I like your content and stuff, and he's like, let me know which size, which pair. So he sent them. So hopefully we can do some more content, get some good views, and we'll have more pairs. Put Ryan in some.
I like these shoes. I bought them like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've worn them on like construction sites and friggin' everywhere.
Dude, I do want to do like a little segment on them, because I'm telling you, man, those are some of the best boots I've ever put on my feet.
Yeah. So how do you clean those?
I don't know.
You
Hang them
don't?
upside down.
Is that saying you don't?
Oh, yeah. Not really, no. All I know is I wouldn't smell in them. This creek ain't too deep, but it's cold this morning. Put these bad babies here for now. Yeah, I can tell you how not clean they are. My socks are wet now. And that's been some months. All right.
Next YouTube episode, Johno gets athlete's foot.
Yeah, no. Oh, no, let's go, dude.
You ever had one of those?
Yeah, I have. Holy smokes. What time is it? Time to drink it already?
I mean, that's a dessert. That's not a beer.
That'd be a good morning start. Dude, that's one of my favorites. It really is. We went up there to Knoxville and seen them, and we drank like a bunch of them. It's good. I don't know. We'll see how deep this thing is. It's cold too.
What are you doing?
Looking for my minnow trap.
Oh.
Without sinking, if we can do that. Is that it? Uh-oh. That's it, baby. There it is. We found gold. Oh, son. Oh, boy. You talk about good eats. We're gonna have to bring that up. See the crawdad? Little mean feller. Tell you what, we'll let these guys out, so I'll go ahead and open this up. I can't believe we found that. We are adventuring today.
Is that your minnow trap?
Yeah.
I don't see no minnows.
I know, but we got us a good old bad boy here. Let's see if we can set this somewhere without losing it. Oh yeah. What should we name him? $10, I put it on my titty. That's what we used to do as kids. The thing is healthy though. Look at him. Man, get a whole mess of these. Talk about good food. Cook them till they red.
It was mad.
So some people that don't know about these, damn, he's about got me. He's trying. Is they swim backwards. So that's his head and you're thinking, well, he's gonna crawl this way. But when you put him in the water, he uses that tail and he comes backwards. This is one of the best bass baits you could ever have in a place that has them, you know, up in the mountains where we like to fish at. A beautiful crawdad this morning. We had about 15 of his buddies. He'd be coming with us. I'm gonna let him go. Go get him, son.
Oh yeah, he flipped around.
Goes backwards, yeah. It's wild, ain't it? Now look at this. This is cool, man. Gotta get him back in the water soon. Look at the camouflage on this dude.
It's a mud skipper?
I always just call him like a bottom feeder, but let me know in the comments what you guys actually really call him. Look how pretty that thing is. Looks like, well, there that went.
So pretty.
Got a little bit of it, didn't he? Clean this bad boy out. Ryan, in the back seat on the driver's side, there's some cornbread from Easter yesterday.
much you want?
Just a little bit. That's perfect. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Setting a minnow trap up. Got her like that. I lost a wire that I usually tie up with it, but ain't no biggie. All right, here's a minnow bucket. I'm going in with the leftover Easter cornbread. Got actually some corn into it. They should like it pretty good. Break it up a little bit in there. Spread it out. Perfect. And come down here with our lock and key. All right, we're locked in. Set up. Minnows and everything in the world's getting expensive. We're catching our own ones when we go here. All right, let's go cut some trees and get some turkey blinds built. All right, now we're back to the Bronx. My favorite. You talk about comfortable. I'm a fan of the 9-inch high. Keeps them ankles good and snug tight. They got all kinds of different styles, but this one looked to be my favorite, and it literally feels like a house shoe work boot. So
Curious to see how they're gonna hold up in 90-degree weather.
Me too. We'll have to put them to the test. I know they're best, I know several guys that pour concrete that love them, or that work in like a place that has a bunch of concrete floors you're having to walk all day. These are waterproof. Here it is. Hell, I feel like racing. You want to race?
Ready?
Yeah.
Mark. Set. Go.
I'm glad we had that crawdad in there. It's a good sign. There's been so much work going on around here that I don't know. I feel like some of these people putting in all these houses and trying to build stuff kind of washed the creeks away, and they've been like silky and All right, I got Ryan with me. All right, love you too. Bye. Where's your boyfriend at, girl? She said, skirt. You better take care of them eggs now. Hopefully she's tough, fend off all the possums and the bobcats and all other animals. So we're gonna run up here first. We're gonna look. One of my neighbors told me that last night they come through and over here on the property seen some hogs working. So we've been thankful the last 2 years that they've kind of stayed away from everything, but it seems like they're coming back into the game. So we're gonna check and see if they come up close to the garden where we're gonna plant this year. And I don't know if they're there. We're gonna set the hog trap. So let's go check them out. Usually the hogs, man, when they come through, they look like rototillers, man. They look real good. It's a little, that sun come up over the mountain. We'll wait till about 12 o'clock today. We might get Denny to come over and put some tomato plants in, cabbage plants, different stuff like that. It's still a little too wet for beans and corn, but I was doing this whole garden, but this year, man, we're just gonna do a little bit of this, and me and the girlfriend is gonna do raised beds at the house, so we're gonna keep a little close. This is my generational garden. Been out here since I was 8 and 9 years old, helping my granny, and this is one of our favorite things to do. This is gonna be, honestly, my first one without her here, but her and Papa left behind how to do it, so we're gonna attempt it, get Denny to help us out with it. Let's go see if these hogs are down in this bottom down there. What is that? The rabbit tracks, I guess? Or coon tracks or something. It's wet on that end, buddy. These hogs will get down here in this little, we got a little spring that comes out, like a little sulfur spring that comes down. Comes into the creek right here. Them hogs usually make this where they like to take a lot of bass or whatever. They'll get down here and root it up, make a big wallering hole. But don't look like they've been here. We'll check on out through here in this bottom and stuff where we got this grass growing. Used to have an old food plot out here, and sometimes they still come back and check it out. Plus we'll look and see if we got any turkeys been scratching around too. Call the crows in. Here they come. Sometimes just doing that, I'll get these crows fired up. They'll start circling, and we'll make enough racket. Sometimes when you got a gobbler here that's kind of got his mouth shut a little bit, maybe with a hen, it'll kind of shock gobble him. Shock gobble is when like a certain noise, it's almost like I don't know, I'm still trying to figure it out, but sometimes you can clap your hands real loud, you can whistle, you can hit a piece of metal, make them shock gobble. It's just like a reaction, I guess. And some of them do it just say, hey, this is where I'm at. You know, they'll gobble at every crow that comes by, hawk noise that comes by, owls hooting, stuff like that. And they're telling the hen, hey, I'm over here, come find me. This is old hog sign. It looks like 1 or 2 maybe come through within the last couple of days. Definitely nothing last night like over at our neighbors. I think we'll go ahead, you can see what they do right here. They just, you know, they're subsilling, they're pulling roots plumb out of the ground right here. You can see some of the tracks right here. Here's an old track of one right there. That's a pretty good hog right there. pretty good. Maybe a sow with some little ones. We got a spring over here, and it's just almost like a lowland. Water likes to sit here, and I think they get in here where this grass grows and just waller and eat it and get some nutrients and different stuff out of the ground. But there's one thing that will destroy your property worse than anything. It's hogs. We're gonna go get this hog trap set. I see over here that my hunting blind has fell down. We're gonna stand it up right now. Damn wind's hard on them.
Does a turkey blind?
Huh?
Turkey or deer?
Both of them, yeah.
Whatever you want to hide from?
Yeah, whatever I want to hide from.
Government?
Sometimes it's people. Yeah, the government, yeah. Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, it is tax time. You know, it'll be high. Make sure to pay your taxes on time. When you're running through back in high school, you know, breaking the paper, coming out, whole town screaming. Watch, I'm probably running through it, and it's probably wasn't. I'm gonna be eat up there. Be swelled up and yeah. That is cool how that draped down like that, though. Just casually touching poison sumac, probably. Yeah, man, I need to come down here and clean this creek out, knock this little dam out, cut them 2 trees, let it flow on good. I got a list as long as me to do. So coming through here, those of you who don't know, that's an old deer rub. That's this past year. Probably not a real big one. Usually you can tell when they're a little bit bigger and they got the forks in their horns of how they rub them and come down. This one probably, I don't know, could have been a little 4-pointer or something like that. They say that some deer can be big and rub little trees if they get mad enough. But you can look, there's one through there, a couple more back in here. He's come down, he hit this one too on this little line, but then he come through and freshened it up. I always find rubs on transition areas. So we got our hardwoods over here. This used to be cleared out. I had a food plot here years ago, and we've let this grow up, and it just makes it thick. These deer like coming down through here. Instead of walking in them open woods, I've always seen them come through here. They like to nip some of this new growth that comes on these trees and different stuff like that. He come in and rubbed that back side. You see, he made another one right down through there. That's a dandy. He really rubbed that one slick. He definitely outsmarted me this year. Next year, I hope he's still hanging around. So this one, you can see his trail where he's come down through here, because he's rubbed every tree that I can see almost for 50 yards. Well, not every tree, but he just made a line of trees right here. He's come in here one night and just went to town. I always thought this is cool. So if you look at it, come check this out, Ryan. On a tree like this, you know, some people think that, you know, what if he rubbed this one? But you can see on like some of these gouge marks, and that's how I can tell. This deer was probably rubbing these trees at the same time. Outside of these horns over here, outside these horns, he's got his brow tines and his forks. You can see where he's gouged the tree. Those little forks are gouging right there. And he's rubbed down. So, you know, something like that. I don't know how good you can see on camera, but you can tell their trail they're using like crazy coming through here. He's got him a little headroom. He's broke off, you know, the little twigs that stick like this right here, this, and crossing the creek. Sweet. All right, I gotta get off deers. Let's go get some hogs. So 2 years ago, started trapping hogs up here. They had the garden all pretty, had the whole thing planted then. Had plants, blooms, everything was coming in perfect. And we spent 3 or 4 days a week just up here working it and doing a bunch of stuff. And in one night, we come back up here the next day and everything in the garden was tore down. They ate all the tomato plants, even pepper plants, squash, zucchini, everything was completely gone. So we ended up catching 8 or 9 hogs. Caught a couple small ones, but we caught a couple good ones, good sized ones. And it's like it scared them away for a little bit, but they're starting to move back in. So we're gonna tie these up. My first thing is raise these doors, keep them up, let them come on in, they get used to it. And pretty much how this works is hog walks up, takes its nose, they raise it up once I set it. I'm not gonna set it this time because I'm wanting them to start to come in and feel comfortable using it. And what I'll do is I'll leave like one door down where they can come through and, you know, whatever. They have a way to get out. Most of the time I tie this door up. That way they can kind of fit in there, and, you know, the ones that are bigger will kind of push this and they feel comfortable pushing it. So let me get some wire. We'll get this tied up real quick, get some food in it. Well, forgot my wire, so we have a little bit of an overkill, but still be pretty good. Let's tie it up here.
Crawl in there, make sure it works.
Crawl in there, yeah.
Go make sure it works, feels comfortable.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite cameras ever, Moultrie Edge camera. The reason I love them is because where I'm at is you don't get a lot of service. And these things, I won't even have service on my phone, and you can stick these up and they still get it. So I love these cameras. I mean, they get the job done for what you need.
Can hogs smell you?
Oh yeah. Yeah, man, they are, a lot of people don't realize that hogs are I think, one of the smartest animals in the world. Their smell is what keeps them killer. They may not have the best eyesight, but their smell is just unbelievable. That they can smell up to, 10, 15 miles away and stuff like that. I do know that they're completely smart. I have been deer hunting before, turkey hunting actually too, but it's like they come into an area and as soon as that wind changes, it's almost like a deer. I've seen them come in and stop, just kind of look around. It's like they can smell you, and the next thing you know, they just start running everywhere. Even though these things are a nuisance, I love eating them. I'm not just trapping them just to shoot them and get them out of here. We always work it up. I got some good friends that also love hog and getting a bunch of sausage. And we got many, many pounds 2 years ago and still got some too. Want to cook up here soon. They're a little bit different, a little better tasting, I think, than some of what I call the lowland hogs. Some people say there's not a difference, but these are eating, I don't know, something that feels a little bit better. I can tell difference in meat. Let's feed these suckers for a few days. Thanks to the Moultrie camera, don't have to come up here and check it all the time, and keep an eye on it as soon as I get one. All right, so we're gonna build us a blind. We got got some of the pine trees out here, got a few cedars, had some old stuff that's laying around. What I got here is it's a root ball. I don't know what happened to the tree, but it almost makes like a little dish or whatever, bunker kind of style. It's my favorite ones to use. And where I'm putting it, I've had a lot of turkeys that there's a top that's right here that they tend to use like as a strut zone that comes down, and I'm within 40 yards from this top, 30 to 40 yards to the top, and I'm anticipating them coming over here to check down in this holler, see if this hen's down here, because we're going to be the hen. And sometimes when you got later on in the season, these mountain turkeys get in laurel to stay pretty cool. We got a creek down here in this bottom, and I've seen them do that. They come down here and they'll hang out midday, get out of the sun, and just chill out, get them some water and all that good stuff. But yeah, we got a bunch of dead logs laying around here for the bones, outside structure of it, and get it blinded in and get ready for season. We got coming up soon. All right, so almost done. We got her. Been fixing it up. Check it out from the top view here. Got us a little bunker. Still got some stuff we got kinks to work out, but it's almost lunchtime. Got to go start on the deer bacon. But kind of got down here. We can be kind of down in this bunker. Got my views from right in here. Take a little snippets. Cut us some shotgun holes, little shooting lanes. Nothing too crazy because them suckers got some good eyesight. But I love these. I love building little blinds like this. I probably got 10 or 12 all across different places that I have to turkey hunt. And it's just, I like to set them up in areas that I can go to and call, and there might be one there. There ain't no turkeys. They're not gobbling right here. I'm kind of a runner and gunner instead of being just stationed in one spot. They're not always going to come to you. Sometimes you got to go to them, especially when the nature is that the hens go to the gobbler. A lot of people don't realize that, but hens go to the gobbler. You get some that are fired up and ain't had a hen in a day or two, or be a young bird, then they're going to come in full throttle and come right to you. But in these mountains like this, the funnest birds to hunt instead of field turkeys is what I call them, low country. Hunting these ones that'll come strutting through these laurel thickets like that is it's nothing else like it. But let's go cook some deer bacon. Almost busted the sweetheart, man, when she fell out. That's gonna be good. Little deer bacon. Get dried out there. This is what we're coming in with. Tennessee Red Man. If you haven't got your Tennessee Red Man yet, please go check them out. Look them up online, anything. Good friends of mine. Dustin's the man. Check it out. Took a piece of cornbread. That's what we put in the minnow basket this morning. Save it up. Little deer bacon. Homemade cornbread. All right, let's put her on. Just two for the backup. Oh yeah. You hear the sizzle?
Mm-hmm.
Good old sizzle. Oh hell. That's dangerous, dude. I mean, that's literally like peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Right. I wasn't sure what to
With the
expect.
blueberry too. The blueberry makes it real good. Cool down. We got Chipotle. Chipotle is one of my favorite, especially if you're gonna put it on bacon, eggs, stuff like that. Damn it, man.
Better than Spam.
Mm-hmm. Way better than Spam. And I ought to think deer bacon from a deer. No pork, nothing like that. Straight lean. Tennessee Red Man always kicks it off. Over here, Easter was yesterday. Good homemade cornbread, real corn in it. Shout out to my beautiful lady for that. Can't beat it. Good lunch. Dude, it's really actually great, dude.
Oh, dude, we ate the of it when you gave it to me.
Yeah, my Chipotle it's it too. Like, real good. That's pretty good. That or I'm just hungry. So we got our deer bacon, ate our cornbread, lunch is over. I got a good friend of mine I absolutely love to death that has a month and a half ago started some plants for me. Tomato plants, pepper plants, cabbage plants, all that stuff. And he's up the road at the garden where we were this morning. Hopefully the garden's dried up a little bit. We're gonna go back and put some plants in the ground.
That's good stuff. I made it.
That's good shit.
I made it. That was,
You made that?
that right there is good as snuff, and that's good enough.
Deer bacon. That's that pack I gave you.
Yeah.
Same stuff out of it.
Yeah, I've made a bunch of it over the years. I like it.
And my kids,
I got that
he
in a
gave me
little
a
burn.
pack of it. It did not
I'd
last.
rather have it as pork bacon.
It never lasted as like a day.
No.
It was gone.
That's two of them lunchbox peppers.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah. These two here is jalapenos.
Okay.
They're ready to go in the ground. These ain't been hardened off yet. Tomatoes is all hardened off.
Yeah.
They Celebrity, Hungarian Heart, the big ones I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's about 4 different kinds in them.
Damn, look at them stalks there.
They ready.
Man,
Just
thank
watch your water.
you. Yeah.
Of course, it should be dry enough day after tomorrow to put them out.
Okay.
But if it dry out, there's still a little water in there before I had them out and it rained. You know?
Yeah.
But that's a good little grocery.
Yeah, it is. You know, I'm gonna put this to you, son.
I've got some more different kinds started. I'll bring you some of them when they get ready.
Okay.
Buddy, he made a killing shot on that dude.
With that crossbow, you said?
Yeah, he shot it right in the middle of the back, and it come out right under his beard.
Son.
Drew said it went about 4 or 5 steps and fell over and went to flopping.
That's it.
Yeah. I wished I'd have been with him, but
Yeah.
I'm glad he got him one. That's the main thing.
Well, we've had a full day. We have, I don't even know what we started out with the minnow trap, got it secured, come up, got the hog trap set, ready to go. Anxious to see what we get on that. And then went down, took some of these trees, got some turkey blinds set up, got an opening weekend of turkey season coming up this week. Got some plants, Denny showed up. Unfortunately, it's too wet to plant anything. You gotta let it dry out. But good episode. Thank y'all so much for hanging out, all the views. Leave us some comments, let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.